Hi everyone. Today we'll be learning about prime numbers. I'm sure some of you or many of you have heard of it. Well, for those of you that haven't, today we'll be learning about it. So, for those of you who have, take it as a recap. So, moving on. What are prime numbers? Well, I'm sure all of you know what is whole numbers. So what are they? What are whole numbers? Whole numbers are numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I could go all day. So it's basically 1 to infinity. So whole numbers are numbers that are a whole. And yeah, that includes 0, but it doesn't include negative 1. So it's not a fraction, it's a whole. Whole meaning not a part of something. So 1 out of 2, that's not a whole number. So now we know what are whole numbers. So now we go to the big question. What are prime numbers? What are prime numbers? This is the big topic today. So now I'll teach you. So have we heard of the odd numbers like 1, 3, 5, 7 or like I think we have. So they are not prime numbers, but not most, but only they can be prime numbers. Even numbers that are not prime numbers. That's a rule you have to remember, except one exception. Now I'll tell you the rule for prime numbers first. Prime numbers, only 2 factors, which is 1 and itself. So now let's think about it. Is there an exception that one even number is a prime number or no? And another thing to think about is 1 a prime number? So first question. Is there any number and the second question is 1 a prime number? So first question, if you got the answer, then that's good. So yes, and what is it? It's 2. I'm sure you will get it once I tell you the number. So here's the trick. All even numbers are factors of 2 is a factor of all even numbers. Is that right? So therefore, the only exception is 2. So itself is already 2, and so it only has 1 and 2. But for 4, 8, or maybe 18, they all have 3, at least 3 factors that we can think of straight away. 1, 2, and itself. So is 1 a prime number? Sadly, no. So here's the catch. 1 in itself, the number is only 1 because itself is 1. So that's a bit tricky. So it only has 1 factor. So it can be considered as a prime number. Now I guess we have got the hang of it. So moving on, practice time. Is 57 a prime number? Very tricky. I'll give you some time to think about it. Now, as long as it has one factor that is not itself or 1, then it's not a prime number. So think, does 57 have any other factors? Answer coming in 3, 2, 1. Yes, it is not a prime number. I'm sure some of you have got it, some of you have not. Don't worry, it's the first time. We'll get the hang of it soon. So 57, as a matter of fact, is actually divisible by 3. And to prove that to you, 57 divided by 3 equals to 19. So the only fast way to know if something is a prime number or not is to actually go memorize like 1 to 100, which are prime numbers, which are not. But other ways, you can also divide it, try to divide it. Well, first thing first, we can list out half of 100 that is not prime number. Those even numbers, except for 2. So yeah, it's pretty easy and simple. So if you don't get a hang of it, it's fine. You get it soon. Okay, anyways, thank you and goodbye.